interesting between, you know, just League commentary, like professional commentary, and Smash professional commentary. League is so professional, but in like they have so much time. Right?
Yeah.
They have so much time to think about what they're saying, explain the rotations that's going on the map.
I think another
And Smash is like, wow, these are micro-spacing situations that happen in milliseconds. So
yeah. Another thing that's kind of like unique to Smash is that like the players are actually bigger personalities than the commentators. In so many
That's
games,
true.
it's like the commentators are the big
Yeah.
personalities.
especially team games where there's
Yeah.
like 5 people.
Absolutely. So
Ooh.
what do we know about these players? I played both of them in teams, and they were both quite impressive.
Ucan is from Villanova, so I could talk on about all of his play, but this I don't want to be biased.
Are you sure he's not from Pitt? I'm getting
No, Ucan.
They
Ucan's
just
the Marth.
They just switched him. I'm
I
sorry.
see. Yeah. So yeah, no. I was
So
pretty
Crike,
sure about that.
is that how we're pronouncing that? Crike?
I'm gonna avoid that one.
So Crike, I was really impressed with in teams. He was like super fishing for the rests,
Yeah.
and like
That was the team that beat us, actually.
oh, I'm not surprised. The Peach matchup and the Marth matchup
I was
against Puff are
actually
both
playing
pretty.
Sheik.
Oh, you're playing
Yeah.
Sheik? And that's a little bit better. But
Yeah, no, it was still really hard.
But I bet from my experience with him that he like crouched to rest, like crouched to grab and then rested you or something, like
Not
up
me. I
tilt
don't
rested
think I
you.
ever
He had
went
all
for-
the setups.
I don't think I went for any grabs that whole set, except on the Marth he had a teammate with. But he was doing a really great job of saving his teammate and like getting him out of bad situations.
Yeah, his drills. We're not going
Yeah.
to see that in singles, but his drills to save his teammate.
Oh, maybe. Maybe he saves the Marth. I don't know.
Okay, so how do you feel about this matchup in particular?
You know, I actually like watching it, despite how kind of, I don't want to say boring, but at the highest level, Hungrybox just kind of does his thing.
Yeah, it's
And,
unfortunate
it
that
doesn't look as fun.
he's a little bit at a higher level than any of the Marths out there, so you don't really get to see
Yeah.
this. I think if we saw PPMD more, maybe he'd be playing Marth in this matchup.
I actually really like Mewtwo King's Marth when he played it in the matchup, but I mean, why
Yeah,
would
it's
he do that when he has Fox that's arguably better in the matchup?
It's like a puzzle for Jigglypuff on how to get in on the Marth.
Oh, yeah, actually, and I think Zach, Ucan, does a very good job of keeping Puff out whenever I play Puff. And granted, my Puff's not.
Oh, and the DI is really tricky for Puff. Like a Puff has to.
I hate it so much.
It's
It's like a 50-50 every time. It feels
Yeah.
like. It's not actually.
Yeah,
but-
because Hungrybox like gets hit by like a tipper forward smash out of a grab 1 out of 10
Yeah,
times. So
right.
you know
Is
it's
he just
better.
really good at guessing? And like,
I think it's that he looks at his the
Yeah,
other
right.
player's controller.
but it's Marth's throws. They're not that slow.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you should react to the
yeah.
animation. Especially, so I was thinking, hold away for forward throw, and then if he down throws, it's a bit slower. Maybe you could react to that.
So I was gonna say about this matchup, like at the very top level, maybe it's Puff favored, or maybe Hungrybox is just that good. But like, oh wow, he almost ran out of jumps trying to turn around. Puff has to have so much more knowledge than Marth to make it a good matchup for her.
Yeah.
That like if both players are inexperienced, it's a heavy Marth matchup.
Gotta
And
play
so
very grounded, which is so unnatural for Puffs.
yeah, and so his name changed since the last time we looked at it. Zalephryix.
Why does
Zalephryix.
he have a Kofi like sponsor?
Okay.
So it's Zalephryix.
The Pit Puff.
Pit Puff, got it. But that was a pretty solid first game.
Yeah. If the Puff can kind of catch on to some of the DI things in the matchup, he might be able to do better, force it to a game 3, maybe even win. Wow, that shield got so
Yeah.
small.
You think?
Dude,
I
you
think he
can't.
just messed up a shield drop, right?
Patient. I think he messed up a shield drop, but he like went for it again and just had like an
Yeah.
M&M by the time he was done with it,
If he had thrown out like any move, it would have broken.
or poked probably. You can't
Well,
so
he was
patient
holding
though.
it down.
Oh, he was holding it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're right. Oh my god, I love when Puff's shield breaks. It's the funniest thing in the world.
That was Peach
Oh,
Mates.
okay.
That was. He walked before that. That was so good.
Yeah.
He doesn't do that against me. He's not usually this good.
I think the connections for Marth, if the Puff doesn't DI well, are probably a little bit easier than against Peach. From throws.
Yeah.
Oh,
They have
misses an edge guard
wing.
opportunity.
Do you think that down smash was intentional? I really like the angle that it sends at, but
Mhm.
probably techable, and
The only Marth I know that down smashes occasionally.
No, it's Puff.
Yeah, the only Marth I know that down smashes occasionally is Mango, and I don't know any Puffs that down smash intentionally, except for on edge guards.
Heir to the
Air to the throne.
Yeah, Heir to the Throne. Number 2
Blue.
came
What's
out.
his name? Blue Fox.
Blue Fox something. There's 2 letters after it.
I love that
He's
video.
So good. Oh my god, I've never seen Puff combos that sick. Everyone go out and watch that video. It's what, Heir to the Crown.
I think it's Heir to the Throne.
Okay.
The first one is insanely
No,
good too.
two is much better. I watched them both right after it. Like I saw 2 first, and then I saw 1, and I was like blown away by 2. And then 1, I was like, oh, it's clearly an improvement from 1.
One
But
was in like
is still
2010.
sick. I know.
If you put yourself in that time frame, it's sick. But yeah, they're both amazing.
It's like the Wombo combo. It's like, I think it was just good, or just as good as it was.
Oh, wow, that was the worst DI I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I didn't realize that he missed the initial DI and then held
Yeah,
out because he thought
he was
could
doing
get
the
it.
correct DI for the
Just like-
throw on the forward smash and died at 40 as a result. Oh, he's out of jumps.
Oh no, he's okay.
Wow,
Let's-
that's
dude, wow.
double
Attack.
3 stock.
Was it the first one? Was the 3 star? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's such a tough way to go out of winners, especially on stream, to just run out of jumps
Well, he
as a
probably has some
character
good material.
with
Hopefully-
94 jumps.
Hopefully we said some useful things. Probably not.
No, I think we were talking about commentary, and then we were talking. That I.
Well, that was before the match. Then.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then I
we're good.
misunderstood who you were talking about when you said down smash.
Ah,
I started
yeah.
talking about Marth.
No, yeah, that was like Puff went for a down smash. Marth got his shield up in time,
Yeah.
so I was kind of curious. Like,
Puff's down smash and down tilt are actually Blue Fox uses them
Yeah.
like in edge guard
Yeah, no.
situations, like especially against characters that have a really tough time sweet spotting. But like the hitbox is small and the wind up and cooldown are both pretty high, so you
for both moves.
yeah, so you don't really see them outside of that. I don't know. I think like so many people, the only Puff they see is Hungrybox, and Hungrybox has made his play so efficient that he doesn't go for some of the moves.
Right.
Like
he just cuts out the moves entirely.
yeah, he uses Nair so infrequently, and Nair is like a really good move. It's just not quite as good as back air.
Yeah. The optimal Puff, just back air.
But
And
like
best.
for a falling hitbox, it's a really good hitbox.
Yeah.
Whereas like back air and forward